Hey guys, this is Scott495 here with a pretty interesting product. This is actually a spy camera pen. So there's actually a built-in camera in this pen. Now I'm going to leave it up to your imagination to think of how useful this device can be. Even though this pen is somewhat fatter than most pens, it still isn't particularly obvious that there's a built-in camera in it. If you can tell, it's actually right here. And the recording indicator is right here on the back, which would be facing you. So the LED indication whether it's on or recording is pretty discreet. Operation is really simple. The top of the pen is actually the button to start and stop this thing. So you basically need to hold it down for about 2 seconds until you see the blue light come up. It will be a little bit steady, and then once it starts blinking, you know that it is recording. And then to turn it off, you just hold down the same button again until it stops having that light. Out of the box, it doesn't come with any kind of micro SD card, so you have to buy one yourself, and it is located actually at the top of this pen. So to remove the cap, you just kind of have to get your fingernails underneath the metal portion, remove that, and you can clearly see where the SD card slot is. You just need to insert it there. And then underneath the cap, also you can tell there is the charging port, which is micro USB. In terms of battery life, I think it's pretty decent for the size anyway. It's, I say, maybe about up to an hour of just ongoing recording time before you have to plug this in back again. So plugging it in, since there's such a small surface area, it kind of rubs up against the micro SD card. So as long as you see the little orange light go on, it means that the pen is receiving a charge. Now, it's important to note that right out of the box, due to US regulations, it does not record audio. However, if you do reach out to the seller, they will send you this document with step-by-step instructions on how to enable the audio feature. So basically what you need to do is to first download the software from the document, and then you have to reformat your card, basically erasing everything off of it. So if you did manage to get some kind of useful file out of it, you want to save that somewhere else before you do this, because it's going to wipe out everything on your micro SD card. And of course, since you're doing this on your computer, that means you do need to have an adapter. I have already done a review of this Psycho micro SD card and SD card adapter. If you guys are interested, I'll put the link in the description where you guys can pick it up. It's really useful. I've been using it for years now. But anyway, so once you have this on your computer, you go ahead and reformat it. Since I have a Mac, I reformat it using Disk Utility. If you have Windows, it's pretty obvious. You can just follow the instructions right on the document that they give you. So once it's reformatted, you go ahead and copy the file that is extracted from the actual RAR file that you download. Copy it over to the SD card for your camera. Eject that SD card, put it back into the camera pen. Go ahead and turn on the camera pen. When you first turn it on this time, you won't see the consistent blue light. Instead, it will just come on for a couple seconds and then come off. You just want to leave it like that for maybe about a minute just to be safe. Afterwards, take the SD card back out, put it into your computer again, reformat it once more time to that FAT32 format. And then you can eject the card one last time, put it back into the camera, and then finally your camera will be able to record audio. So now let's go ahead and get to the actual media quality of this thing. As you can tell, the video quality isn't particularly great. Audio quality is not great either, but at least it's definitely decipherable. One thing I did notice is that if you were to shoot in a relatively low light situation, you will probably get this kind of problem with the video footage where it just suddenly becomes a black and white video. So not particularly ideal for low light situations, but at least it does record something in pretty dark conditions. And the price is pretty appropriate. I think it's around $60 currently on Amazon. As usual, I'll put the link in the description if you guys are interested. So you're not going to get stellar video quality here, and that timestamp in the left hand corner is never going to go away, nor is it going to give you an accurate time ever. But at least whatever purposes you can, I think it's easier to just get a simple video if you want to catch somebody doing something. Obviously, don't do anything illegal. You want to get sued or anything like that. I'm not advocating for anything like that, but I'm just saying, since this product is out there, I don't know, you can use this to spy on your kids or something. Just do it among friends or people that you know so you won't get in trouble. because it's such a small device, unfortunately they had to compress the video file, so the only format that it natively records is .avi, and this is not customizable, but that is at least a format that's easily convertible to a more readable file format like MP4. And now for the part that you guys are all waiting for, I'm sure, and that is whether this pen actually writes. Well, at the very tip of this pen, you can turn the end so that it can reveal the actual ballpoint pen. And yes, it works pretty well as a nice black pen. So this is a pretty good spy pen. It looks like a regular pen for the most part, unless you're really looking really hard. So again, the link to this will be in the description, and I personally am not responsible for anything that you guys choose to record, but I thought I'd just let you guys know about this interesting device and maybe you guys can benefit from it. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, Skyforce95, if you haven't already, to get more content like this. Or if you're watching this on Amazon, head over to my channel URL right here, or just search it up on YouTube, Skyforce95. There you'll see a bunch of my product reviews and unboxings. Feel free to browse, or if you want to search for something specific, just hit that search field. That'll do it for this video. This is Skyforce95. Thanks for watching.